Hello again. Welcome back to Isolation Libations. Right off the bat, I recorded this episode already about an hour ago. A good 7.5 minute long, and some reason the video didn't take. I only have audio, so I don't think anyone wants to listen to a 7.5 minute blank screen of just me talking, making a cocktail. So it's a good lesson in perspective. It's not really a big deal, a small annoyance for me, but hey, I get to make another drink. But I think this video will be a little bit different. Full disclosure, I already had one of these drinks that I made. I'm gonna reuse the same ice because I don't have that much crushed ice left and it's not frozen yet, so that's all right. I hope you watched Brian Chartrand's Facebook Live happy hour tonight. It was on at 5. I just finished watching it. Drowned my sorrows a little bit about having to redo the video. I'm sorry this is not out before Brian's show tonight. He's doing Tom Petty songs, which is awesome. So that's where the idea for this cocktail came from. If you're not familiar with Tom Petty's work, he was also in a kind of a super group called the Traveling Wilburys. And this cocktail is called the Traveling Wilburys because it has wild turkey, and berry infused Dolan vermouth. So that's the berries. Brian, sorry for making you say a pun, but I promise it won't be a recurring theme. Anyway, man, this is different. I feel like I'm repeating myself because I am. That's all right. So to me, Tom Petty is always like road trip music. That's why I'm in my lovely Subaru Crosstrek, which has taken me from Hawaii to California to the East Coast, then back again, and then up to Oregon, where I am now. So it just feels like an appropriate setting. And but again, as I said before, but no one saw, don't drink and drive. I'm in the back of the car, not the front. Yeah. All right. So let's just go ahead and start making this drink. Yeah. All right. So today, we're starting with some Peychaud bitters. Again, nice New Orleans bitters. Go about 3 dashes of this. If you notice my fancy cup, it's from Lafitte's Blacksmith Shop bar in New Orleans. I had a really good time there a couple months ago. So yeah, this drink, real quick, it's a beer cocktail. We're gonna use some hams in there. When I first started bartending about 16 years ago, when I was 10 years old when I started bartending. The only beer cocktail I would have made would have been a frozen margarita with a little Coronita, the little small Corona bottle stuck in there upside down, which is a delicious cocktail. Don't knock it. It's fantastic. I would drink one. Things have changed a little bit. There's more exploring beer cocktail possibilities. If you think about it, you've got soda water, tonic water, ginger beer, sparkling wine, all these different fizzy carbonated drinks that are going into cocktails. Why not beer? You know, just another fun ingredient to play with. So that's what we're doing today. This is meant to be kind of a sessionable, fun, just silly cocktail, hence the plastic cup. I think there's a little bit left in there still. A little bit. All right, so we got our Peychaud bitters. Excuse me while I chew some ice. We're gonna go some fresh lemon juice. Luckily, I think I have enough left. I'm gonna go 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. Let's see, we still got enough in there? Yes, we do. Excellent. I think it goes without saying, I hope you're always using fresh juices, roses, lime, store-bought sweet and sour mix. Please leave those alone. Don't touch them. We're at the point now, I'm reusing ingredients from prior cocktails during the week. This is the grapefruit and lemon oleo saccharum syrup that I made for the cocktail last night, the rugby. Again, I'm the only one drinking these cocktails, so I need to find ways to use this stuff because it's delicious and I don't want it to go to waste. So we'll go 1/2 ounce of the oleo saccharum syrup. In general, you're balancing your citrus and your sweetener, whether it's simple syrup or something like this. Depends on the cocktail, but a safe place to start is equal parts citrus and sweet, and then you can kind of adjust from there. If I'm making like a whiskey sour, I'll probably go 3/4 ounce lemon juice and then 1/2 ounce simple because I want a little bit more of that tartness. But again, a half equal proportion is a good place to start. All right, next we have our Dolan Rouge Vermouth, delicious, that we infuse with berries for the Sweet Remains cocktail at the beginning of the week. We're going to go 1 ounce of this bad boy. Almost out of that. I'll probably just drink that after. It's really good. All right, and coming up next, we have the Wild Turkey Rare Breed Barrel Strength Bourbon. So good, so delicious. If you're not already a fan of Wild Turkey, I highly recommend you check it out. It's a brand that's been around forever. Jimmy Russell, Eddie Russell, amazing guys, father, son. It's a bargain. What you pay for this is a steal. It's really good, full-bodied, old school bourbon, delicious. Probably too good for this cocktail, but it's what I have on hand. If I had a larger bar behind me right now, I'd probably use the Wild Turkey 101 bourbon or the 101 rye. I think would work really nice too, but times like this, use what you have on hand. So my recipe calls for 1.5 ounces, but because I'm a little upset that I lost my other video, I'm gonna go 2 ounces, and I won't blame you if you do the same. All right, so we got everything in there. We're gonna hold off to add the beer. Obviously, you don't want to shake the beer, get all foamy and explode. So, like I said, be a little low on the ice. All I have for shaking, one of my big blocks, but that'll work. That'll work just nicely. All right. Again, lovely Sartoto Copper Company tins. Love these guys. Since this is going onto crushed ice, you don't need to add, or you don't need to shake it for too long, because again, it's going to be diluting more. I've got a little bit of crushed ice left from the video I did earlier today about how to do the crushed ice. Worked out pretty well. Got enough to top off my very fancy Lafitte's cup. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that out because I bet it's going to fall down. Cool. So this only takes a single strain. No fine strainer required. Basically, we're making an adult snow cone slushy. Gonna add some berries on there. Actually, we'll do that after the beer. Get your hams. Any domestic lager will do just nicely. Give it a little stir. In the last video, I had a very eco-friendly metal spoon, or metal straw, sorry. Whew, like I said, I already had one of these. But it's inside, and I didn't feel like going and getting it again, so add some berries on there. And there is your Traveling Wilburys. So cheers, thanks for bearing with me. Sorry this one wasn't probably as polished as the one before. The one before was amazing, it was so good, but this is what you got. So again, watch Brian Chartrand's Facebook Live video. It's not gonna be live now, but you can still watch it on his Facebook page. You can just pretend it's live. You can watch this, make this drink, and then act like it's 5 o'clock Pacific time all over again. It'll be amazing. It'll be like time travel. All right, guys, cheers. Oh, even better this time. Salud.